Hello everyone, good morning. It's Larry FX Academy once again. Today we are basically going to be talking about the Zoom stock. Now, if you can look at what has happened on Zoom stock previously, it has attained a high of $493 for a unit of this particular stock. But during the, if you should check this time when it began to tank to the downside, during 2020 towards the COVID-19 period and all of that, it really affected the the stock company. And then that in a way caused them to tank to the downside. So currently they are currently reacting to a support level. You understand? So they are currently reacting to a support level. You can see their current price is $81.49. $81.49. So for me, what will I say about the company? Actually, this is a very reputable company to invest in because two known applications generally that does allow you to handle meeting calls is the Zoom application and the Google Meeting. So I don't really know much of other apps that does that, and this is actually they are generally known, this Zoom application. Now, ranging from that point, it tanked up to this point where we have 2023, 2024. So all through these points, we've been working within the 2023 and 2024. Now, even in 2024 up to July, this particular coin was still around $55 for a unit of this coin or a unit of the stock. So basically, one thing we can simply do, we can go to the weekly time frame now to try to understand what is going on. Now, on the weekly time frame, one easy thing I will do is connect my resistance to the lower high. Now when I do that, I'll see that we got a break of structure. You understand? So when we do that, we see that we got a break of structure at this particular price point. I mean, we have our resistance then connected to a lower high. What we can see is that we have a break of trend line at this particular price point. So having understood that we have a break of trend line, we are now looking at what happened. Even when we got the break of trend line, market price has still been pushing, giving us a kind of rally point, and that's not giving us a clear direction of the market. Now, we can also see that at this price point, there is a kind of push to the upside, that meaning that this particular stock is trying to gain strength or gain momentum, playing around these waves. So one thing I would clearly, and this was the previous support which created liquidity and everything. One thing I would actually be looking out for on this particular stock is one, it has given us a rally, it has given us a base, and it has given us a rally again. Now, for sure, it won't just move and shoot up all the way, you understand? It's going to rally to the upside and still give us opportunity for a reversal and then maybe a continuation. But if you should look at what happened here the last time, it just rallied up, gave a reversal at this resistance point and pushed up. So that's like you can see here, it just gave a rally to the upside, tested that zone and continued. That is something like market giving us a rally, breaking this point, coming back to test this point, then picking from there. So that is one thing we can see that possibly could happen on the Zoom stock. And we'll see that we should clearly understand that Zoom stock is rallying to this particular price. And I see no reason why it won't get back to this price because this Zoom stock has a lot of strength. it is a company that has been able to push their earnings or their price up to this point, we'll do that definitely again. And now maybe can create a stable balance for themselves as they move on from that particular price point. So this is what I have on the Zoom stock. We should, if you ask me what is the best advice for you, I would simply say go and invest in Zoom stock. Put at least a minimum of $80 and allow it to keep doing its thing. You can buy 1 unit of it, which is $81.49. You can buy two, you can buy five, you can buy 10. You can buy as much as your capital, your equity can carry, or your capital can carry. You do that, and it's not a wrong investment. It's not a wrong investment. Actually, have been singing about this particular stock all from I think price 55 thereabouts. Yeah, been thinking about this stock, but then it's what it is. It has rallied to the upside, and there's still more opportunity to get invested on this particular stock. Do have a wonderful day, guys. Peace. One love. Larry FX Academy.